Hey, what's up? Welcome to DGenEd. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts, like the chart behind me, which is of Plug Power, ticker symbol PLUG, which closed on Friday, May 24th at a price of $3.25, being up 5.69% on the day, but then retracing almost 1% in the after hours to a price of $3.22. And so I did want to follow up on this one because I do think it will be continuing the rally that we saw on or leading into the 14th of May when we did get this unfortunately pretty big red candle, but it was up on the day 19%, but getting rejected from $4.90. I do think that we will be heading back up there, getting into the fives, potentially into the sixes as well. But I do think in the meantime, price may need to consolidate down here a little bit before we do get that rally. And so the last time I did put out a video was on the 18th, so last Saturday, following the trading day of May 17th, when price closed at $3.25. So over the course of the past week, price has been flat, going up, going down, but settling at the exact same price that we were at last weekend. And so with that being said, I do feel like this 618 level that we've been, bouncing around, going above, pulling back below, and now being just below it, with that 618 level being at a price of $3.26.2, I do think that we may be getting rejected from that level and will likely be testing $3 a share, marked by this red line, likely filling this gap, which I think would actually be a good thing, that was formed between the 13th and 14th. And so the close on the 13th was at a price of $2.89. So I could see price dipping down to that level and that potentially being a great dip buying opportunity. And that level does seem to correspond with these other two levels here, one being the 786 at a price of $2.81.7, and the other being the yellow line here that I have marked at $2.83, which does correspond with the low hit on February 26th. And also, I did want to note regarding $3 a share, the max pain for the next few weeks is $3 a share. However, the monthly contracts that expire on June 21st, max pain is $3.50, could just be because price was higher when those orders were placed. But I do think what that tells me is that price will likely be residing around $3 a share. And so I think any dips to that level would be good dip buying opportunities, especially if coming down to fill this gap or testing these two levels here. But I do think that if we start to get some closes, weekly closes, well above $3 a share, getting up to $3.50 or, $4 a share in that range, I do think we could start to see another big move up like this when we did test $4.90. And so looking at the chart going back in time here, this high that was hit on February 1st, the high on that day was $5.14. And so with that high and the high from the 14th of May at $4.90, that effectively kind of, made a double top there, getting rejected from that level. And so the consolidation that we're seeing now, I think could be good. It's actually consolidation higher than the prior lows we were seeing, right around $2.25. So if we're able to hold right around $3, I think we could be seeing the next leg up, which could be filling this gap here that was formed between November 9th and November 10th. And so the low, or I should say the close on November 9th was at a price of $5.93. So whenever we do start to see some more momentum to the upside, if we can break above and hold $5 a share, or even if we just get a big candle up like we did here, but ideally being green, going up to $5.93 or $6 a share, I definitely think that is feasible within, the next couple months. I do think that Plug looks good, having broken out of this downtrend, pulling back to retest $3 as support and taking a big step back, having broken out of this massive falling wedge. I do think that we are going to see a lot of upside into the end of 2024. And, I do think that this breakout that we've seen at the beginning of May, I think that this is just the beginning of it. The rally to 490, I think that's just a little taste of what is to come. So I am pretty excited about the stock. But, those are just my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks a lot for watching.